Good evening, all. So I'm just chewing a mint at the moment. Oh, a xylitol mint, supposed to be very good for your teeth. I've got a few dental issues, but anyway, apart from that, oh God, are you seeing double? Because I am. Oh my God. You know what? This is getting bloody contagious with these machines. Yeah, right. Now that's the bottom one there, right? That's the one I need to change the. I've got some rubbers from AliExpress. I don't know if they're the right one, but there we go. I bought an idler for it, but it's bloody tiny. It's too small, but it's only 75 pence. You know, oh, can you see that? There. It looks too small for me. I don't know. It looks really short. Short, small. I mean, not short. Well, there we go. I think these. Oh God. So I've got to get used to these iPhones. Then, there we go. There's a lens. Right, that idler might fit. I've got 4 of those, and they're $1.99, dirt cheap. And anyway, so I don't know. That's on the back burner, that machine at the moment, because guess what? Yeah. Oh, I don't know what's the matter with me. Am I a flipping hoarder? Am I a flipping collector? What the hell am I? Right, this machine on top. That machine, so I'm chewing this mint. That machine on top is another one. Yes, and I bought it today. Well, it arrived today, and it didn't arrive damaged at all. All in perfect condition, but it's a mess. Is it a mess? I mean, God. Right, look at it carefully, right? See if you can tell the difference. What is the difference between these two machines? Can you? So I'm trying to keep this camera steady if I can. Sorry if it's jumping around, it's me. Right, I should really complete one machine then start the other, but the problem is I've got nowhere to keep all this stuff. I'm seriously running out of space in my house. I really am. Good job I haven't got a wife here, because she'll throw me out. Not the machines. Well, maybe the machines first, then me. Oh, there we go. Right. What is the difference between these two machines? Come on, spot the difference. You any good at that? I am. Right. Right, look at the model numbers carefully. Right. 676. Let's go to the one above. The new one. All the same there, isn't it? Apart from aha. That's 676A. Oh, this mint's gone in the wrong hole. Oh shit. It's all right. Right. Sorry about this camera shaking a bit. It's the iPhone. Right. What is the difference? Right. The observant amongst you might notice. Give you a hint. Output level. Mic level. Look at the dirt on it. Oh, you wait till I strip it all down and clean it. I'm going to use wet wipes at the front because I don't want to take any of the writing off. You can use the wrong cleaning stuff and it can actually remove the electroset. What do you call it? Electroset? The writing on it? Is that the proper term? Electroset? I don't know. Look at the shit there. Look. Oh my God. Right, look at the difference. Mic level. Right, so look at that. So what you can actually do, you can record something and record your voice on the top of it if you're a bit of a singer like I am, which is good fun. Right, look at the difference in the controls now. Off, din, mic, line in, tuner. Mic, line in, and mic. Tuner and mic. See? Now that's one of the reasons why I bought it. I mean, all right, it's in a mess. I might have to respray the top. I think I resprayed this cabinet, and the screws, the original screws, weren't fitted. Right, this is what they should have. Right, look at the screw at the bottom. Right, there. I think they're M8 8mm, and I just ordered a whole load because I have got some, but I can't find them. I know it sounds ridiculous. I can't find them really, but that's what it should have, right? Look what someone idiot has put. Look, good bloody God! Look, what the hell? So there's a bit of rust there. I've got to rub this all down, give it a spray, And someone's also drilled 2 holes either side. What the hell is that for God's sake? What the hell is that for? But as I said, I've got this machine cheap anyway. I'm talking about under 50 quid, you know, with delivery. So, and on the other side, look, 2 holes either side. And the wrong screws yet again. I can't wait to take this off. That's tomorrow's job. I'm going to take all these screws off, chuck them in the bloody bin, and wait for the new ones to come in, and put them on. Now the thing is, I'm dreading to see what it looks like underneath here. You know, oh God, oh, I don't know. The person said it needs new belts. Now the thing is, at the back of these machines, you have a socket, and what it is, it's a round socket with about 16 pins. And there it is there. See that big thing sticking out? Yeah. That's the plug that goes in. Now, it should be keyed. There should be a plastic bit with a key. You know, a bit like an octal valve. Right? It should be like that. Now, this thing, the little key bit snapped off. And I think what they've done, they've tried to plug it in. And it wasn't working. Because if you don't put that plug in right, nothing will work. The transport will not work. Right, and probably someone who had it before or whoever plugged it in the wrong way, or they took it off and plugged it in and they didn't put it in the right way. So anyway, I lined it up. So what I'm going to do, I'll have to take that stupid tape off. Why has it got blue tape there? I'm going to line it up and put some Tipex or something like that, you know, to line it up. A bit like the crankshaft on a car when you line up the you know, the crankshaft, yeah, when you put new overhead cam belt in, whatever, you got to line it up, top dead center, TDC and all that jazz. Yeah, I know a bit about cars. There we go. So there we go. I haven't plugged it in yet. Look, the plug's still wrapped up. God, I'm frightened to plug it in, to be honest about it. I mean, these things don't go bang. It's not like old valve gear that go bang, but you know, I just got a funny feeling it might even work. Now I put the dummy remote connector in the right way. I don't know. So that's the only reason why I bought it, as I said, because I saw the same machine on a guy in Canada called 12 Volt Vids, and he was servicing one of these, and he actually had this same machine. Someone gave it to him, lucky sod, and he's got a pair of Technics SB Sierra Bravo 7000 Technics speakers. 14-inch woofer, mid-range and tweeter, and he's got it for free. Lucky sod if you're watching. Oh God, you lucky git. So there we go. Yeah, the case is a state. I'm going to respray all this, rub it down a bit, especially here. I've got the screws on order. I'm taking these rubbish screws. I think I might even do it afterwards actually. Throw them in the bin. I just hope they haven't used oversized screws and made the screw thread bigger, because then I'm pretty buggered. But that one seems to have gone in. So, but look at that. Look, that needs a rub down. Fine paper. I'm not going to do the whole lot. You just rub down the areas you need, and then I'll respray it. But once I get the insides done, the switch is clean, as I've done with the other one. That's now working, except for the rewind fast forward, until I change some of these idlers, these little tyres. Hope they're the right size, otherwise I'll be reordering again. A shame about that idler. I should have really measured the old one, and I don't know. Who knows? It might even work, that little idler. I don't know. I don't know. I've never taken one of these apart. It's the first time, you know. But the original looks bigger than that. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know until I open it. But, you know, I thought I'd get these parts because they're so cheap anyway from AliExpress, you know. It's worth the risk, isn't it? It's worth the chance. That's not the right word. All the buttons work. Nothing arrived damaged. I mean, remember this arrived damaged. That was bent, and I'll straighten it out as much as I can. But as I said, I've got some spares. But the only thing that with the new ones, this shaft bit is not as long. Let me show you what I mean. If I can find them. Where did I put them? Oh, here we are. Right. There's the new ones. We've got 5, 4, £6 something. Right, there we go. And what these are stereo logarithmic. You've got to get logarithmic. Oh, get it in camera, idiot. Right, there we go. They're logarithmic. they're the ones that they replicate a volume control, so they go up in very small increments. But look at the end bit there, this bit's much longer. I don't know if it'll make any difference or not, because the screw thread is I don't know, probably the same size. But you know what you do, you just push the knob in up to that bit there, the end of the shaft, the spleen bit, you know, and it should be all right. I reckon it will be all right, to be honest. I reckon it'll be fine. In fact, I'm going to put the knob on that one day and see, and if there's a lot of up and down movement, then I'll change it. If not, I might just leave it. So maybe I bought these all for nothing, I don't know. Luckily this one didn't get broke, because that's a dual concentric one, whereas that one's just a plain simple what do you call it, a single pot, what do you call it. Yeah, I straightened it out quite well actually, to be honest about it. Done quite a good job. Whether it's going to be perfect or not, I don't know until I get it all together. But this one's a dual concentric, and it has grub screws. Look at that. See, this is a dual concentric one. This would have been a, yeah. So that's the only reason why I bought it. You see, when I saw the different model number, and it's the same one that 12-volt Vid has got in his channel. Now I'm publicising his channel. Hope he publicises mine back. Thank you. So that's the only reason why I bought it. And it was under 50 quid including postage. So there we go. Not bad. Because I don't know if you... Just have a check on eBay. Type in Technics RS676. There's a few there for about 330 odd quid. Whether they'll sell or not, it's another question. But as soon as I get this top off, then I'll find out what's going on inside. Look at those bloody screws. Jesus Christ almighty. Why can't people put the right screws back? What is the matter with them? So I'll do another video tomorrow when I take this top off. That's tight. I can't do it with can't undo it with my fingers, my fingernails. Ouch. Right. Yeah. Bit of a worse state than the other one. But you know what? Tell you what, I'm going to get this in pristine condition when I'm finished with it. So I've got to take that off anyway. And I clean all the front. Obviously when the front's off, it's so much easier to clean because you don't have buttons or anything in the way, toggle switches. You just wipe it down with wet wipes, and that's good enough. I'm not going to use anything stronger than that, because I've done that in the past. Yes, I have. I've used isopropyl, and then all the lettering starts coming off. Oh no, and then you think, F this, F that, what have you done, you idiot? Then you start calling yourself all the names under the sun, you know. So why did I do that, you fool? Shut up, you idiot. But anyway, apart from that, that looks slightly bent, but I'm not worried about that. A bit of cardboard went in there actually. I was trying to get it out with a dental pick, and I pushed it in further, but I'll find it when I actually take the front off. But then again, I don't know, because there's only felt there. Oh, it might be there forever. I was trying to use a bit of sellotape actually. I should have got a bit of sellotape and tucked it in there and just pulled it out. But I used a dental flossing stick, and I think I pushed it in further. Oh, never mind. As long as it doesn't cause any issue with that switch, it should be all right. But I'll have a look again when I take the front off. Oh, they're solid, these things. They're like tanks. Yeah, so there we go. I might even plug it into the electric tomorrow and see what it does. probably let that meter go brrr, both of them go brrr. So anyway, yeah, so you know, if it's under 50 quid, I'll take a chance, because the worst scenario is you can always use this for spares, you know. I mean, you can't get these toggle switches anywhere. I did ask a certain person called Mendit Mark, but I don't think he even looked at his, I don't think he looks at his comments. And he made them. He actually, he's got a moulding kit, and he actually made some of these for a Technics SU 3500 amp, which I've got as well. And it's got missing toggle switch. So if you're watching, Mendic Mark, please contact me, and please, I'll buy some off you. All right, I don't want you making them for nothing. If you've got one spare, please can you email me on the about page on my channel, and I'll buy one off you. I don't mind, I'll buy one off you. But yeah, so there we go. Yeah, I pushed that bloody thing in there, a bit of cardboard. I couldn't believe it. And I thought, no. So I spat on the end of it, And I thought, let me try to use the spit to pull it out, and it didn't work. It went in further. Idiot. I should have used the old sellotape trick. Get a bit of sellotape, bend it in half and just touch it and then pull it out. And that, I didn't do it, did I? Nope. Twat. But there we go. So yeah, you're not seeing double. Well, you are seeing double. But yeah, so there we go. That's the difference. 676A. Now, according to 12-volt vid, he said the motor had a date on it and it said 1976. So I don't know which one preceded which. Did this machine come after that one? If anyone knows, let me know, because I don't know myself. I'm not sure. So there we go. Yeah. Oh God, why do I get myself into these into this mess like this? Oh, Harvey, stop buying, or get rid of all your computer collection. I went through a phase where I was collecting machines. Guess what I've got a load of, if you're interested? Apple Macs. You know the Apple Mac that came out in 1984? That Steve Jobs so proud of? Yeah, I've got about 12 of those with the built-in little mono screens, and they all work. So if anyone's interested, please let me know. I think they go for about 200 nowadays, each one. I'm not sure, but I'm willing to take an offer, but unfortunately it's got to be collect only. I'm not going to send one of those for the post. One drop on the floor, that's it. The screen goes bash, dead. I had one sent to me once and it arrived all smashed in. The screen was smashed to smithereens, and that's it. It was dead. So I just put the whole machine out, including the circuit board. I should have kept the motherboard, really, stripped it down, but I didn't. But there we go. Anyway, we're talking about audio here, vintage audio, not computers, Harvey. Stick to the subject. So there we go, look. You know, I might even take the screws out tonight because I'm sick of seeing that. I don't want to see that. Now, why did someone drill 2 bloody holes there? Anyway, I've got some liquid metal filler. So what I might do is fill them up and just put and spray it afterwards. I think I fill these holes. There's no reason why it should have bloody holes there. Either side. Why? Why? Come on, that is ridiculous. I wish I could speak to the person who actually made those holes and put these stupid screws in, the wrong ones. Come on, get a life. Jesus. How difficult is it to put in the original screws? You tell me. Oh well. Apart from that, at least it arrived undamaged, unlike this one. I don't know how that arrived damaged like that. Shit. But there we go. Oh God, right, that's it now. I've got now, how many machines have I got? My original one. I've got, you know, I've got 4 of these bloody things now. That's it. Stop. No more. I don't care if it goes, if there's one there for 10 quid, I'm not buying it. That's it. Done. Anyway, look at the state of that. I can't wait to respray that. Rub it all down nicely. Get some black satin paint. Yeah. And change these damn screws. Look at that. Why do people do that? It looks shit. It looks really shit. Anyway, so I'm going to make this short now. So there we go. Yeah, as I said, these are slightly shorter. The spleen bit here. See, look at the difference. You see that? Slightly shorter. But then again, the rest of that shaft will protrude through, and it shouldn't be a problem. As long as I don't push the knob too far in, it'll be fine. It's quite a really hard knob actually, this one. It's really stiff. It's hard to get the damn thing in. Where is it? Oh, come here. Come here, knob. Yeah. Luckily, these are all metal. A lot of these knobs, they're plastic in the middle and they've got like an outer metal surround, but this one's all aluminium. So I just need, I tried it already actually, to be honest about it. It went in sort of like up to there and I stopped. Well, you can go a bit further because that part, the spleen bit, is a little bit fatter, or is it, than the, I'm not sure. Is it a bit fatter than the thread? I don't know. Yeah, I didn't realise that when I should have really measured the original and got slightly longer ones, but you know what, it doesn't really matter. As I said, until I put the knob on this one, yeah, I don't know, it might be alright. I might be able to get away with it. I'll keep this for a rainy day. Don't know what I'll use that for. Don't know. But there we go. Right, there we go, there we go. So, yeah, I hate having all bits I hate leaving the job incomplete, if you see what I mean. I like to finish one job and then start another. And I was meant to work on my friend's dad's reel-to-reel. His Roebuck. Funny name, that machine. Yeah, but I'll get round to it. Even if it means putting on top of this bloody thing and working on that on top of this, doesn't matter. I put a big piece of cardboard or something from Amazon and working it that way, because these are tough machines. I mean, these are so strong, you know. Well, there we go. Look, 20 minutes now. That's long enough. All right then, folks. So anyway, I just thought I'd let you know I've got another one. But as I said, it's a slightly different model with the mic mixing, which are very rare. This is a rare machine, this one here. So the reason why I bought it. But there we go. Look at the dust, the dirt in there. Good God. You know what? I've got a funny feeling when I plug it in, everything will work. The play, rewind, fast forward. Wouldn't that be funny? There we go. All right then, folks. I'll catch you all later, and you have a good evening. Bye for now.